I'm Paul Higgins, an ex-corporate executive turned business owner who for 5 years struggled to grow a cloud consulting business whilst battling a chronic disease. With the help of mentors and experts, I got the business model right, built a sales and marketing engine, and developed a high-performing team that ended in a successful exit. I received a kidney transplant from a mate, and now on my second life, I dedicate my time to helping other cloud consultants scale quickly with less effort to enjoy life. Detecting an accent, I'm an Aussie working globally from Melbourne, Australia. I interview successful cloud consultants sharing their scaling stories to give you inspiration and practical tips. I have dedicated experts for cloud consultants on the show to save you time and money by working with the right people. If you want to scale quickly with less effort to enjoy life, you're in the right place. Let's get started. Hello, I'm Paul Higgins and welcome to the Cloud Consultant Solo Show, episode number 461. Today's topic is designing personalized development plans for your top talent. You'll learn three key things. One is, what is a personalized development plan and why have one? How to conduct them. And the third thing is what frequency you should conduct them in. If it's your first time, welcome. I share my learnings from scaling and selling a cloud consulting business and mentoring hundreds of other cloud consultants. The show is approximately 10 minutes. Please check out our past shows. Just search the Cloud Consultant Show and check out our interview shows as well. If you love what you hear, please subscribe. If you're a regular, thanks for your support. Please email me at paul@paulhigginsmentoring.com to let me know you are listening. There's no other way of knowing, and it's fantastic. And also you can suggest topics as well. And before I start, I'd like to talk about the world's only revenue-focused community for cloud consultants. It's peers collaborating to help you, that's right, you to run a better business. Less technical, more biz, and it's much better than Google or YouTube, believe me. You can find out for yourself at cloudconsultantscollective.com to join for free today. So I was first introduced to an individual development plan. I call it an IDP at Coca-Cola in 1998. God, I'm really showing my age, aren't I? But the Coca-Cola company had two strengths: its formula and its people, right? And everything else could be purchased, bought, taken from somebody else. But they invested heavily in their people practices, and I think they were one of the world's best at it, right? I haven't worked there for 11 years, but when I was there, they were brilliant at it. And I now refer to the IDP as a personalized development plan, PDP, right? It's ultimately the same thing. It's just not proprietary to the Coke company. And as a leader of your business, people are your greatest asset, right? I don't need to tell you that. And I also don't need to tell you how hard it is to find top talent, and it's even harder to keep them. And there are many reasons why people leave their jobs, but research has consistently shown that the number one reason is usually related to their relationship with their immediate leader. In other words, people don't leave jobs, they leave leaders. So I'll repeat that again. People don't leave jobs, they leave leaders. And a PDP can help build that relationship, and it focuses on them and not the role that they're doing, which is really important. And I'll go into that in a bit more in a moment. And a PDP is an agreement on what development your top talent will receive, right? It is different from a traditional performance review as it focuses on competency and skills for the future, not for the specific job that they're doing today, right? Because by doing this, it shows that you really care about them and their development. And put another way, performance review is covering how well they do their current jobs and tasks, right? But a PDP is talking about the competency skills to develop for the future. So as an example, the competency skill might be communication, right? So they have self-identified a need to improve this to progress in their career. The PDP provides a pathway to improve their communication, right? And what I'll do is I'll go in and show you tell you a specific example in a moment on how to conduct a PDP. But before I do, are you a cloud consultant struggling to scale your business? Are you tired of feeling like you're stuck in a rut and not sure how to take your business to the next level? Then you won't want to miss our free scaling blueprint for cloud consultants. So I've interviewed hundreds of cloud consultants who successfully navigated the challenges of growing a cloud consulting business to put it into an ebook for you to learn practical tips for building a strong sales engine, for scaling your team and achieving sustainable growth. Plus, I'm sharing my insights and my experience from scaling and selling my own cloud consulting business. So don't miss this opportunity to take your business to the next level. Receive a free ebook on scaling your cloud consulting business. Just go to paulhigginsmentoring.com/blueprint, or the links in the show notes. So we've covered what is a personalized development plan, a PDP, and why have one. Now, how to conduct one. So the goal is to talk about their career and not their day-to-day job, as I stated above. Start by asking them what they love about working for the company and what they don't like. And just have a think about it. You know, when was the last time you actually asked that question? You sat down, didn't talk about day-to-day work, and you asked that question, right? For most of us, it isn't that often, and this is a great opportunity to do it. And then also ask them about their career aspirations and what they and you can do, right, to basically progress that. So ask them about what they think is their key development need. Now, hopefully it's the same thing that you're thinking. It's not always, but it's better that they own it than you own it, right? And then focus in on one of those key areas, a competency, a skill. And I like to use the 70-20-10 rule for developing it. 70% is on job. So the example we used before is communication. So they might be put in front or lead a key project that they do the internal and external stakeholder communication. The next is 20% within the company. So they might buddy up with someone that's really good at communication and spend some time together. And the last one is the external. So the 10% is external, might be a book, a course or something. And if you want some courses, some book recommendations, just hit me up. I've got plenty of them. So that's the 70-20-10 rule. And you provide the resources and the accountability, right? That's your job. That's above the line. As I've often said, that's your job as the leader, but they take responsibilities for the actions, right? This is not like a task ticking exercise. They've got to take responsibility for it. And a little bonus here is also ask them about you, what you're doing well and what you could improve, right? Because it's amazing what you pick up in these conversations when you do that. And I recommend sort of 30 minutes once a quarter. You know, I wouldn't recommend that it's more often than that. At Coke, we used to try to do it, you know, every month, and it just got put off by the day-to-day. So make sure it's every quarter. And whatever you do, no matter what the burning platform is for the day, don't put it off, right? And then document it. It doesn't really matter what you document it in. We just have a ClickUp document. So I've got each one that, you know, I just put the new one at the top and I've got it. And it's really important, though, when you start is to go into the past actions, right? So it's like most meetings where we always start greenfield, we start new. No, go back and hold them accountable for what they said they were going to do, right? And remember, don't go into the day-to-day, right? That's for work in progress meetings, it's for stand-ups, it's for other things. This is about them and their development, right? So they stay with you as a leader. And remember that great saying is, what if we invest in our people and they leave? Well, what if you don't and they stay, right? So keep that in mind. So a couple of key actions for today. One is that, you know, go back and re-listen to the why, what, and how of the PDP, the personalized development plan. The next, if you want to see an example of what I'm using with my team and some of my clients, why not send me an email at paul@paulhigginsmentoring.com. I'll take the confidentiality out, but I'll show you the structure, the template that we use, which may help you. And the last one is book your first today, right? Progress, not perfection. You're not going to get it 100% right the first time, but you know, you will get better as you do it. So please follow me on LinkedIn to get content specifically for cloud consultants. If you know someone looking to develop their top talent, please share this with them. They will think you're an absolute rock star because, let's be honest, talent is what makes our businesses as great as they are. And if you're a cloud consultant and you want to join our free collective, go to cloudconsultantscollective.com. All of this is in the show notes that you have on your app. And as always, please take action to scale quickly with less effort to enjoy life more.
Learning is just one piece of the puzzle. It is now time for action. Head to today's show page at paulhigginsmentoring.com/podcast. Get the links and put it into action. Head to your favorite podcast platform, subscribe, rate, and review the show. Suggest topics for me to cover at paul@paulhigginsmentoring.com. And don't wait one more minute to gain access to content, especially for you, a cloud consultant, at paulhigginsmentoring.com/newsletter. This could be the difference between wasting time figuring it out yourself or scaling quickly with less effort to enjoy life.